Hey, two today?
Yes.
Follow me, please.
Great restaurant. How'd you pick this place?
I am so excited to go to Africa, but I can't find my birth certificate. I need a new one to get a passport.
Don't forget to get your shots before you go.
Yeah, I wonder what shots I need.
You know, we hadn't left enough room for the septic system, and if they hadn't caught it, we would have been in a real mess.
Huh, look at that.
Well, I've been trying to keep the cats inside ever since I heard about the plague in that prairie dog colony across the ditch.
I heard about that. I think Jeffrey's starting to grow up. He didn't put up a fight about wearing his helmet this morning.
And last night, he gave me a lecture on how important it is for teenagers to not start smoking.
What do all these people have in common besides their taste in restaurants? They've all benefited from the services of the Larimer County Department of Health and Environment. For instance, Joe here was browsing on the web the other day and found the county website. There he could look up restaurants to see how they did on their health inspections, what problems were found, and the possible health effects. You may have known that the health department makes immunizations available at a modest fee or no charge to any children who need them. But did you know that we can tell you what shots you need if you're traveling out of the country?
The use of vaccines has done so much to protect the health of the individual. The more people we can effectively immunize, the better chance we have of eliminating disease in our community. We have nearly eliminated polio as a result of effective immunization programs and use of vaccine.
That's it.
Vaccines for adults, such as a yearly flu shot, a pertussis booster, and a shingle vaccine for people over 60 are also important in keeping our community healthy.
While your doctor works with you to keep you healthy, the health department works in the community to keep the entire population healthy. It's our job to identify the public health needs of Larimer County and to do everything we can to meet those needs, either through our services or in partnership with others. One way we do that is to prevent and control the spread of communicable diseases. Diseases that are a danger to the community, like tuberculosis and hepatitis, are reported to us. We investigate how the person got the disease, who else might be in danger, and what further steps are needed to protect the community.
We're looking at not only known diseases, but what's emerging within this community, what's happening within our community, what's happening to our people. So we're monitoring what's happening not only in the CDC or the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, but also what's happening locally. We respond to outbreak situations and also work to prevent communicable diseases in this community. I work specifically with schools and nursing homes and hospitals and physicians, and also individuals who might call and have a specific need.
The Department of Health and Environment also educates people about dangerous behaviors. Ellen and John have help from Larimer County in teaching their son about safe habits. Along with community partners, we work with groups at risk and use the media to discourage the use of tobacco.
Tobacco-Free Larimer County is a part of the health department here in Larimer County, and we've partnered with other organizations who work with youth and adults and the community at large to ensure that they understand about avoiding tobacco use. If they're currently tobacco users, that they aren't, that they might want to think about ceasing tobacco use, and also to think about other people with secondhand smoke to protect the public and the community as a whole. Well, tobacco continues to have a financial burden on society because of the medical costs associated with it. It continues to be the leading cause of preventable chronic disease.
Keeping children safe starts early. Our goal is to make every child a healthy, wanted child. Our clinic offers reproductive health exams, birth control, pregnancy testing, and treatments for sexually transmitted diseases with fees based on your ability to pay. We help future parents plan for their children and pregnant women stay healthy by providing education, support services, and even food vouchers for them and their young children. We educate new parents about healthy ways to nurture their children through our maternity programs, some of which provide nurse home visits. Through these programs, nurses visit the homes of eligible parents and their children to mentor and support them during pregnancy and through the first years of their child's life. Our outreach program helps people avoid unwanted pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases.
Now that I'm pregnant, my older kids are asking about sexuality and where babies come from. What should I tell them?
That's a really common question when parents are expecting another child. It's good for you to start early like you're doing and to answer their questions as honestly and straightforward as you can. One of the goals of the health department is to prevent unplanned teenage pregnancies, and so by becoming an askable parent, you start that dialogue and you start that environment so that kids are comfortable coming to you and less likely to experiment later. The health department has tons of information, brochures that are age appropriate so we grow with you and your children.
Larimer County has one of the lowest teenage pregnancy rates in the state.
Talks about how you lay the groundwork.
Bye, sweetie. See you later, okay?
When you send your kids off to school or daycare, you can feel a little safer knowing that the Larimer County Department of Health and Environment has inspected it to make sure the facility is safe and sanitary. Water safety is another way we keep you and your family healthy. We monitor the installation of septic systems to be sure they work properly, don't back up, and don't contaminate nearby wells. We educate homeowners about how to care for septic systems after they're built. We sample public wells regularly to be sure that drink of water is safe. And we'll help you test your private well or tap water if you're worried about what you're drinking. We also work with other local agencies to monitor and improve air quality. Public health is an important part of emergency response. We coordinate with emergency management activities within Larimer County to provide assistance and leadership when the public's health is threatened by a particular emergency.
We provide the public health piece of emergency response. So while they're concerned more evacuations, shelters, responding to wildfires, we provide the public health piece. And we do an all hazards approach to emergency preparedness. We are looking both at natural hazards that we might respond to and man-made hazards. Natural hazards might include blizzards or flooding, things like that. Man-made hazards might be a chemical attack, a biological attack like anthrax, or if we have a novel disease that breaks out somewhere that we need to respond to. Those are all the kinds of hazards that we plan for.
Our work with homes and businesses to reduce waste and save energy helps everyone by making our community a cleaner, healthier place to live. By reviewing proposed land developments at the planning stage, we can protect the health of our community as it grows.
My job is to look at development proposals, either at the county level or some of the cities and towns that refer to us, and try to ensure that public health issues are adequately considered in the development review and approval stage. This subdivision is going to be here for 100 years, and in 100 years we want to make sure that we can continue to protect water quality throughout the life of the subdivision.
The staff of the Larimer County Department of Health and Environment works continuously to protect our air, water, soil, and food, to prevent and control diseases and injuries in individuals and the community, and to give people the information and services they need to lead healthy and productive lives. Everyone in Larimer County benefits from the work of the health department, even if they never walk through our doors.
Healthcare is vital to all of us some of the time, but public health is vital to all of us all of the time.